Welcome to my March blog. The foundation's going from strength to strength, and we're helping quite a few people. I think the nice thing about it is that people are starting to come to us and have been made more and more aware of the foundation and what we do, which I think is really important. We helped a guy called Gareth Rees to install a lift into his house, and it's made his house wheelchair accessible, which I think is really, really important when you're in this situation. We've also helped a guy called Brett Crossley. He's really keen on racing his wheelchair, and we've got him these rollers for his sitting room, so he can actually train indoors now. He doesn't have to go out in all different types of weather. I also went to Samworth College. The college is set in the heart of Leicester. And it was a great experience. The kids were brilliant. They asked me some really sensible questions and some interesting questions. I feel it went down pretty well as well. I went to Greetham Community Centre, which is a night to raise money for the foundation. It was received really well by the people, and they also in turn asked me some good questions, but they raised some serious funds, more importantly, for the foundation, which is really good. I also did another talk. I've done many talks this month at the HQ, Leicestershire HQ. The police were brilliant, and they've been a big supporter of mine for quite a few years now. They've got the Drogholites game coming up in a few weeks, which is against the Tigers Drogholites, which should be a pretty interesting game. Always seems to be a good game. I've also been over to Oxfordshire, to Witney, and did a talk with David Cameron and Dr. Mick Donegan from Special Effect, trying to raise awareness about the walk, the forthcoming walk, and it was a great event, and the cake was very nice. I also went to a dinner where where Special Effect were the chosen charity of the Oxfordshire Business Awards, South Oxfordshire Business Awards, and there was a good night as well. I also saw David Cameron. I think David Cameron's sick of the sight of me by the end of the day. I've also been to Harbury College, where I did a talk over there over in Gloucester. I went behind enemy lines, as it were. I went to the Gloucester training site over there, and they've got a fantastic setup, and it's a really good college, a proper rugby playing college, and I think the talk went down pretty well. I went to Glengore's golf course in Leicestershire. They did a charity evening for the foundation, and Geordie Murphy turned up, a big supporter of the foundation, and the evening was a great success. They've got a forthcoming charity day that they're going to have a golf day there, so that should be pretty exciting as well. We've also got the walk coming up in May, so if anybody else wants to get involved with the walk, they're more than welcome to. I think it's a great event. It's one of our biggest events of the year, one of our biggest fundraisers, and I think it's a great week. If you want to come along for a day, a week, or just get in contact with us, because there's quite a few places to fill yet, and we also have evening events along the way in the pubs. So if you can make it, come along. It should be a really good event. I feel the Six Nations was a great success for the England side. I think it was quite encouraging seeing the young guys coming through. Farrell was brilliant. I'd like to see him play a bit more with Ben Youngs, because those guys are pretty exciting. Two players to play together, and also I was pretty impressed with the management as well. I think I'd like to see Stuart Lancaster be given a chance. He's a good bloke, and he supported the Six Nations dinner of mine with the rest of the guys, so he was pretty special for him to do that. Tigers won the LV Cup, well done guys. The game for me was pretty impressive, especially the second half performance. I think Northampton just kept on coming, but we defended really well, and I was over the moon that we've won a bit of silverware, and hopefully that's the first of the second one we're going to hopefully get with the Premiership final. Tom Rees has sadly had to retire from the game of rugby. I was gutted for him because I'm gutted for English rugby, and I'm also gutted for London Wasps. He is a wonderful player and a wonderful bloke. He's probably one of the best rugby players I've ever played with personally, and I think he's one of the only guys ever to match Richie McCaw in a game of rugby. I remember when he played against the All Blacks down in New Zealand. Pretty special performance when I feel he actually matched Richie McCaw on the day. So it's sad that he's retired, but life goes on, and I wish him all the best with whatever he decides to do in the future. See you next month. Cheers.